Hello and welcome all to the seventh part of the series on self-exploration. Joining the dots, contemplating, comprehending and sharing it with you all raw. All that sounds great is the grace of all those blessed me. And all that sounds not so great is my limitation. So let's get going. The plunge. Here's a poem written by Mercy Matthews, who left her prospered life for the tribals. Have you learned to take risks, oh my friends? Have you learned to take risks, oh my friends? If not, try it once. You won't regret it. You discover yourself. Yes, it is plunging without measuring the depths. Taking risk is beautiful. You don't search your own safety even once, but give yourself fully, says Mercy Matthews. A revered mystic of today often says that exploring the self is like jumping into a bottomless pit. You never know whether there's going to be a bottom, a base to it, whether you're going to finally reach somewhere, even if that means jumping and getting yourselves hit on the bottom. But you reach somewhere. But once you've jumped, maybe it's like a parachute feeling after a time. You start floating as if in a parachute, and maybe we start enjoying the dimensionless existence. We don't know where we are going, but we love the way we float. This is, of course, a wild guess. When it comes to my own experience, sometimes a rarest glimpse of such a stage does appear. Rest, I'm still on shows, just gazing how and what it could be. I often enjoy one idea. We always talk of horizon as some distant place, a distant place where the earth meets the sky. So ideally, we keep traveling, going towards the horizon. But when we reach the point where we saw the horizon, we realize that it is still further. Let us revisit the definition of the horizon. It is defined as a place where earth meets the sky. And what is sky? Is it high above, or is it all around us, just clinging to the earth? So is it a myth for the earth that the sky is distant, unreachable? It is just around us. It is just beneath the sky that the earth is covered. The earth meets the sky at every point on its surface. Because above the surface of earth, it is all sky, isn't it? So, wherever we are standing on the earth is already meeting the sky. So we are already on the horizon. The horizon is right under our feet. It's not about reaching the horizon by traveling a long, long distance. It is about realizing the horizon just where we are. The self which we talk of exploring is just within us. No need to look out here or there around us. It is right within us. We just need to jump inside us, and that is a big risk. It can be without or within. Without, outsiders seems to be a very large universe, not in the reach of any human being or any creature for that matter in any point of time. It's far beyond our understanding. We are not even a grain of sand when it comes to the entire understanding without. It is doubtlessly too big. Within, is it reachable? Is it quite in our scope? Just a small body, Just a small body should be much more easier to explore than the universe without. Let us see a very simple example. We have a piece of paper. We draw a circle on it. Can we draw a bigger circle? Yes. Increase the radius. Still bigger? Yes. Further increase the radius. Go on increasing the radius, and we will always have a bigger circle possible. The paper may get over. The capacity of our rounder to take a radius may get over, but still there is a bigger and bigger and bigger circle possible. This is the understanding of the vast universe without outsiders. Now take the same paper, draw a circle. Is it possible to draw a smaller circle? Yes. Decrease the radius. Even smaller? Yes. Even smaller? Yes. Even smaller? Yes. Till finally you've drawn a dot. Is it a circle with infinitesimally small radius? So potentially we cannot draw a smaller circle than that. But do we understand that there can be a smaller circle in that dot, inside that dot again? The least count of our rounder is over. The capacity of our vision to see a circle inside that dot is over. But can there be a circle smaller than that? So, the smaller end is as unreachable as the bigger end. This is precisely described in our scriptures as Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. It is bigger than the biggest and it is smaller than the smallest. Both the ends are equally unreachable, and it is equal risk to step out to explore the without, or to step in to explore the within. If our existence can be taken as an epicenter of a volcano, it goes on the expansion side as concentric circles of increasing radius, and on the contraction side as concentric circles of decreasing radius, both ends unlimited. Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. So, when we are on the journey of self-exploration, it is an equal risk. It is an equal risk to plunge within, into that bottomless pit where you leave your shore of your bodily existence, of your bodily stance, of your bodily hold. It is very scary because we so much cling to our existence. If we put our head under water and don't get a breath for a second, how desperate we become to come out of the waters and finally breathe and feel, I'm there. Think of a fish out of water, how it is troubled without that water which is its life. So we are so much clinged to our bodily existence that it is very difficult to plunge. And once we learn to plunge within, we always realize that it was so close to us and there was no need to really find it out. It was very close, but that distance from your ego or your self-existence to your pure existence is too far. It is with us. तुझे आहे तुझ पाशी, परी तू जागा भुललासी. There is a popular story in our Puranas regarding a pradakshina done by Ganesha and his brother Kartikeya. Once, when Shivji, Mahadev, and his consort Parvati were sitting and their two children, Ganesha and Kartikeya, were playing. Ganesha is always known as the deity of wisdom. Mahadev felt like just testing their wisdom once again. So he called on both the kids and told them, "See, I set you both on a race. You have to do the Prithvi Pradakshina, go around the earth, and let us see who comes first." Kartikeya rides on a peacock and Ganesha on a mouse. Kartikeya felt vain that, I ride a peacock, so I can just go around the earth much more faster than Ganesha. With a blink of his eye, he took his peacock and set out. Ganesha, little plumpy and witty, was thinking. Shiv Parvati thought that Ganesha has given up the idea of racing because Kartikeya is already set. Kartikeya was also looking back. Ganesha is still not coming, so I am going to win the race. After a little while, Ganesha stood in front of his parents, bowed to them, and went around the throne where they both were sitting, and again bowed to them, and narrated that my parents is my world. What is the world without a mother and father? So if I go around you, it is like doing Prithvi Pradakshina. Witty. Kartikeya finished his Prithvi Pradakshina and came running, panting in front of the parents and said, "See, I came first." Shiv Parvati smiled at him, did not discourage him, but obviously, who won the race? So delving deep in is like Ganesha's Prithvi Pradakshina, which is not at all easy, but it is for those who realize that it is very close to our heart where we need to reach. It is just within us. Plunge. A hilarious self-experience I would like to share here. I was once going to the market. My purse was on one of my shoulders, and in one of my hands I had a basket full of groceries and vegetables. And my phone started ringing inside my purse. As usual, our purses are flocked with so many things, and we never have any particular thing in any particular place. So I started pondering, looking into this part, that part of the purse, and I was not getting my phone handy. All the same, I wanted to address the call, which is my habit. In desperation, my mind told me, "You must have forgotten the phone at home." My phone is ringing inside my purse, and my mind is telling, "You've forgotten the phone at home." Isn't it just like that? Something is ringing within you, very close to you, and we are looking for it here, there, outside, and also tempted to believe that we have forgotten where it is. It's all about realizing it is with you and then taking that plunge. We may want to take the risk of taking that plunge into that bottomless pit. Just like Mercy Matthews says, you don't search your safety once. It is plunging without measuring the depths. And it is a great journey. Plunge. Stay tuned. I'll share some more such self-explorations.